Hello. Today is Thursday, September the 28th. Stephen Talbot here. Thank you so much for, as always, I feel like I repeat myself over and over again, but some of you have never seen me before. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. I really appreciate it so much. So, as I said before and a few days ago, you know, most of the time, if I get all in my head too much about what the video is going to be about, I never record it. So, I think I found a little trick. I mean, I guess I've been doing this, but I didn't really recognize it as a sort of a trick to get content on YouTube pushed out there. But I think for me, I'm sure many people would completely disagree with me saying this. And I guess I'm sure it depends on the kind of YouTube channel that you have. But, you know, if it's a tutorial about how to use a software, you need to have a good idea of what you're going to talk about and what you're going to show your viewers. But with me, I guess this is just me talking out of my ass most of the time. So for me, it's much easier just to hit the damn record button and just talk. So, like, in this very moment, I have no idea what this video is going to be about. But since I already started talking about a trick to recording YouTube videos, maybe that's what this should be about. So there's a video that I'll include the link in the description below, but there's another video that I did where I talked about how you could start a YouTube channel and build a following. And so I guess this will be sort of part of that little mini series. Maybe it'll become like a little mini series and I'll be able to add it to a YouTube creator type playlist, because there's lots of people on YouTube that I have followed for a long time, and I noticed that as time goes on, their viewers will typically say, well, how are you doing these? How are you doing these videos? How do you figure out what you're going to say, what software to use, and all that? As I told you guys before, I literally turn my cell phone on and I hit record. And I think this is not an original idea by me, by any means. Like, I've heard it 1,000 times. Don't procrastinate. Don't get too much in your head about it. Just hit record. You don't need any special equipment. You don't need a tripod. You don't need a $1,000 camera. You don't need a $1,000, or multi-$1,000 video editing software. All you really need is your phone. So, yeah. It was really hard to record the first video. Actually, if you go back and look at my first video, you'll see that I was like very stiff, and I'm like, everything was very, very rehearsed. It was very unnatural feeling. But I recorded that video because I tried to do this so many times before, and I recorded so many different videos, and if they weren't perfect, I wouldn't upload them. So, and that's a horrible quality to have, or at least for me, just to be a perfectionist. The best thing I can do is not even worry about it, not even watch the damn thing. I usually will watch the video after I record it, but I only watch it after it's been uploaded to YouTube. So then, there's no taking it down, there's no redos. It's already uploaded, so fuck it. So, yeah. Like I've said so many times, this is so therapeutic for me just to talk. And just to be honest, my goal is to be as authentic as I possibly can as I do these videos. My goal is to be as authentic as possible when I record the videos. But obviously, I can't share everything with you in the span of a 10-minute or a 5-minute video. I will say that there are some topics about my life that I haven't really talked about yet, and I plan to get to those at some point, But I'm not comfortable, talking about everything. So while I'm not divulging my entire life, obviously I'm still being as authentic as I possibly can, and that's what's made it easier too. You don't have to rehearse anything. You don't have to act like somebody that you're not. So, if you've been thinking about recording YouTube videos, I have a few friends who would be great, you know who you are, who would be great people to record videos because they're hilarious. And they could just get on here and talk about whatever. And I think that them being their authentic selves, I think people would fall in love with them, and I think that they could, do it for fun. Like I said, it's definitely therapeutic for me, but it's not for everybody, so, I don't want to pressure them too much. Anyway, I guess that's all I really wanted to talk about today. I know I did not upload a video yesterday And my goal was never to upload one every single day, you know. But in general, I upload them about every other day, or maybe every day, with a few gaps. Who knows? But anyway, as always, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, if you think the videos are informational, resourceful, entertaining, or maybe even inspirational, then please hit the like button. And if you have any questions, comments, or if you think I'm cute, leave a comment below. See you next time. Enjoy yourself.